Peace and long life to you. It's really hot in this thing. God damn. Welcome to the dark side of YouTube. I'm Captain Foley. God, these things are hard to breathe in. Just saying. Well, welcome back, guys. It's time for some Star Wars talk, because why not? Got my droids lit up, and tomorrow is May 4th, so everyone's excited for May 4th. May the Schwartz be with ya. All right. Let's see what we have going on. See who's here, who's not here. Because people that aren't here are going to be in trouble. Will the universe unravel? Trekyards talking about Star Wars. No, because this is Fleet Yards. It's fine. Dragon Tech Gaming. Captain, you sexy, sexy man. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. Dystopian guys here. I smell the Schwartz. Hey, dudes. Planty breaking out all the memorabilia, huh? Yeah, there might be more by the end of the stream as well. Yeah, we're just here to hang out, chat, talk some Star Wars if you guys want, do some Star Wars trivia. I'm not drinking tonight, so that's not going to be a thing. But if you're able to, if you want to throw in some super chats, that'd be great. If not, that's cool too. It is just a fun, relaxing, cool hangout stream, because why not? I should maybe move this over this way though. Get that batleth out of the frame. Yes, no, maybe. So, how is everybody today? I just want to let you guys know that tomorrow for our live at 5 Eastern Standard Time, we are doing a top 10 Star Wars ships, Star Wars vehicles, which should be really fun, because usually we talk about Star Trek stuff, but tomorrow we're going to do Star Wars because it's May 4th. Also should be said that tonight on the Junkman channel, which is, Star Wars pretty much exclusively, I was a guest for Star Wars Jeopardy. And being the only Star Trek guy there, maybe you know how I did. I won. Captain Foley for the win. So, and tomorrow night, after our live is finished, at about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be on Vile Mike's channel doing his Star Wars Jeopardy. So let's see if I can maintain the winning streak. Last time I was on Vile Mike's Jeopardy for pop culture, I won that too. I'm a 2-time internet Jeopardy champion. Does that mean anything? No. Also broke out the Ewoking Dead shirt tonight because I haven't wore this in forever. But there we are. So guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. We've got 20 people here with 6 likes. That is fantastic. Like I said, there might be more Star Wars stuff being broken out. I might do some Star Wars trivia, see which of you guys can guess it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the night goes. Probably only go for about an hour or so, depending on how things are vibing. But, we'll see. Don't have LCARs on the screen tonight. I don't really have a specific Star Wars playlist. I thought I did because I had some Star Wars stuff, but anyway, here we are. So you got some generic, just computer stuff in the background for this one. Hopefully you guys can handle that. It's not really Star Wars related, but... So Chuck A. Hey, Stuart. Ozzy, may the pug be with you. Dystopian Guy, why did the Enterprise cross the road? I don't know. Chuck A. I saw Sam's fan film today. I liked it. Good. If you can support the other projects he's got going, he's got an Indiegogo on right now. So if you can, please consider going to do so. He would really appreciate it. So, because it can. Bad joke, Dystopian Guy. You're fired. Dragon Tech Gaming. I was never a big fan of Star Wars, but it's bad. It's not bad, but still, I prefer Star Trek. Pony Person. Oh, hell, I forgot about the date. It's tomorrow. You're fine, you're early. Just tonight is the night that Darth Vader comes down your chimney and leaves little pieces of charred younglings in your stocking. Yeah, so leave some milk and cookies out for the Dark Lord. Tim Rose. These are not the droids you're looking for. Ozzy. Superior Commander's fan film was awesome. Pony Person. Shall I perform seppuku on my lightsaber? No, do not kill yourself. Planty. That shirt is from one of those first loot crates, yeah? Yeah. How'd you know that? You are strong in the ways of the Force. The ways of the nerds. But yes, it is. It was one of the very first loot crates I got, I think. Which we used to have we do still have a code down there for them. I don't know if it still works for the new loot crate stuff. Probably not, but we had a discount code. I did a lot of unboxings for them, and they were really good. They were really fun. So if you guys can even go check out that playlist, that would be awesome. Becky Schultz is here. Becky, I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. Pony Person, eat some Ewok jerky. No, I like the Ewoks too much. I don't know why the Ewoks get such a bad rap. Same with Jar Jar. Jar Jar's kind of funny. I kind of like Jar Jar, honestly. But the Ewoks, they don't deserve the hate that they get. So, if you're an Ewok hater, I don't know what to tell you. Dragon Tech Gaming. What is the name of fan film? What is the name of this fan film? It is Long Way From Home, I think. I'm not sure. Like, I pay attention. And Ozzy says, these are not the pugs you're looking for. Adam Vera, I have my own younglings and they're getting kind of advanced. Then kick them out. Pony Person, perform a ritual of Nerdward. For Nerdward, the dim. Pony Person, what shall I do? I don't know. Matt Boardman, it is a long way from home. See, I know what I'm talking about. Good to see you, Matt. Good to see you here. Hussein Daklala, hope I said that right, says hello there. Well, hello to you as well. Let's see, we've got 11 likes now with 30 people here. Guys, that's pathetic. Use the Force, hit that like button, get those likes up. If you can support the channel with a super chat, I would really appreciate it. You can maybe ask me some Star Wars trivia or something, would be kind of neat. I got some Star Wars questions here. I got the Star Wars trivia game beside me, so we might break some out and see if we can figure these out. Mark, definitely needed a Trekyards hangout tonight. Well, you're in luck, Mark, because I'm here. I've come to save the day. Here I am to save the day. But you know, I started out with the Boba Fett, so let's go to the Mandalorian. Now, before anybody asks, this is not the Black Series helmet. This is one I got off of Wish, believe it or not. And it's friggin' fantastic. It's got a few issues that I might need to fix, but honestly, it looks the part. Pretty good, huh? So yeah, I do want to get the Captain Mando, yeah. Home Alone, Mando style. Ah, ah. No, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I was saying something. Anyway, there we go. What do you think? Does it make me look better? Does this helmet make me look fat? Yes, no, maybe so. Anyway. No, so I really like this one. Off of Wish, believe it or not. If you order the right things off of Wish, you get some good stuff. So, anywho, let's take this off. This is the way. I do have a Darth Vader one, and it's not the Black Series one. It's not a great one, so. Matt Boardman, use the Force. Hit the like button. 17 likes. 3 more likes to get to 20. 3 more likes. I don't know if you'll hit like, but if you haven't, please hit like. Hold on, I just got to check something real quick here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So yeah, let me know down in the chat if you want. If you guys can send a super chat, that'd be fantastic. I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 super chats this live. Would be great. I'm not doing a trivia challenge. I'm not drinking if I get things wrong, but I do want to do some Star Wars trivia, some Star Wars discussions. I know the Bad Batch is probably out now. I know it comes out like it's supposed to come out on the 4th, but I think I saw earlier somebody had described it as maybe coming out like later tonight. I don't know. Dystopian Guy, I have to say, Sam's ship looks sick. Well, he'll appreciate that, Dystopian Guy, because he's in the chat right now. So we've already talked about your fan film, Samuel. People are loving it. They're going to go check it out. And if they haven't already, and if they can support the Indiegogo, I've already pimped all that for you, my friend. So there you go. 20-person, I think Star Wars is not your thing. The farce is not with you. Well, you're wrong, my friend. Mighty Mouse, yes. Captain Mando. AC Costello, may the 4th be with you. Then it's the Revenge of the 5th. Then it's International Towel Day on May 25th. And May 28th is my birthday. Don't know who out there knows that, but May 28th is my birthday, guys. I'm going to be 47 this year because I'm old. Broken Speaker says, meh. Mark says it makes me look good. Wear it tomorrow. I just might, Ozzy. Stone Wolf says, evening cap. Adam Vera, if I kick the nerds links out, wouldn't they rebel? Okay, Puggins, come on. If you want to come in, you gotta get up on the couch though and lay down. Come on, no, up here. There, lay down. You can hang out with me, but you gotta lay down. AC Castillo, I bought that helmet because of your review. I am not disappointed. That's awesome. I really appreciate hearing that. So thank you. Look, there's thermonuclear war happening in the background, but that's okay because we can deal with that. Broken Speaker, put it back on. I have feelings, my dude. Feelings. Mark says, dark helmet. I can't breathe in this thing. And that's a legit fact. MD O'Reilly, Mandos never remove their helmets. No, it's just that particular sect of Mandalorian that doesn't, because the other Mandalorians in the show do. He is he's part of a weird part of the Mandalorians. So you're not paying attention. And he did remove it, by the way, at the end. Spoilers, if anybody hasn't seen it, shouldn't have said that. Ozzy, make the pug hit the like button. She can't. 23 likes though with 41 people here. Awesome. Thank you guys. Keep hitting that that button. Power 543. What an incredible thumbnail. Thank you so much, Samuel. Broken speaker. But he is not a Mando. He's a captain. That's right. I'm in disguise. That's how I roll. Feed me, Seymour. You see me. You feed me, Seymour is here. Okay. Sean K puts in $2 with no comment, but thank you so much. The super chat is greatly appreciated. If we could get a few more, that'd be fantastic. Like I said, I might want to do some trivia, so we'll do the first person that like super chats the correct answer wins a prize. Don't know what that would be, but we'll figure that out. Mark, maybe it's going by international dateline on the release. Maybe. Ozzy, the superior commander. He is cloaked. TMA, sup, Cap, and everyone. May the 4th be with you all. And guys, like I said, tune in tomorrow for the live. We're going to be doing a top 10 favorite Star Wars vehicles. Should be fun because we don't usually step outside the realm of Star Wars or Star Trek very often. But when we do, we have fun. The Trekyards needs to come back, in my opinion. Matt Boardman, May is a great month to have a birthday. Matt, is your birthday in May? I think we've had this discussion. I think your birthday is in May, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember when. So let me know. Agent 47. 47 ain't old yet, bro. Thank you, TMA. Appreciate that. How long is this war happening? Oh, for an hour. That's not great. We'll go to the next one. Oh, and it's got a commercial. That's hot. I just wanted something that wasn't Elcars in the background. I thought I had a Star Wars like computer playlist. Apparently I don't. I thought I did, but oh well. Ozzy says tomorrow we'll have 26 days until your birthday. Indeed I will. So everybody think long and hard about what you want to get for me. And I just said long and hard. God damn right I did. We're going to be doing a birthday live stream around the time of my birthday, maybe the weekend before or the weekend after. And then Samuel's is not far behind that. I believe his birthday is, I want to say June 7th. If I'm wrong, Samuel, and you're still here, don't hate me. It's sometime very near my birthday, though. So we'll be doing a birthday hangout. Feed me, Seymour. I could really eat at McDonald's right about now. Well, ha, ha, ha. I had McDonald's yesterday for supper, so I don't feel like I want to be having McDonald's today. So that didn't work. So I got to remove that from the playlist because it had ads attached to it. Oh well. Pony person, I may be wrong, but at least I'm not 37. I'm only 33. And now I'm sad. Don't be sad. Dystopian guy, if thermonuclear war arrives today, it's Tuesday. Dun, dun, dun. Hussein says, do you have the dark saber? I do not have the dark saber. I'm not really interested in getting it. It doesn't look too good to me, in my opinion. But, you know, I could be wrong. And the Junkman is here. The Junkman says, hey, thanks. Wanted to thank you for coming on today and kicking butt. Thank you, Junkman, for having me. Yes, guys, in case you missed the beginning of the stream, I was bragging about being the Jeopardy Star Wars champion, being the only Star Trek guy there. So, ha, 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 ha. But thank you, Junkman, for having me on. Tomorrow, Junkman, there's a channel called Vile Mike. I'm going to be on his Star Wars Jeopardy tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to tune into that. It actually starts a little bit earlier, but I'm in like round 3 because he's got a bunch of people on, and then the winner from each round goes on to battle each other at the end. So we'll see if I'm overall champion on that. So guys, tune in for that. Vile Mike, if you don't know the channel, I'll be posting a link probably tomorrow for that. So tomorrow we'll have our live at 5 where we talk about our 10 favorite Star Wars vehicles on the Trekyards channel, and then that'll end around 7, and then I'll have like 2 hours break, and then I gotta go on Vile Mike and do another one. So I'm gonna be burned out on lives this week, but here we are. So let's go back up now. Feed Me Seymour. It's a shame Spaceballs animated series didn't amount to much. I thought it was good, not good enough to continue though. Never saw the animated one. I would like to. It would be fun. What I really want to see is Star Wars Detours, which are all done. They're all done and they're filmed. The voices are done. Everything's done. Like 72 episodes of this Star Wars Detours, and guess what? Disney is not going to release it. Bastards. MD O'Reilly, Dark Watch. I totally paid attention. I'm just extreme in my views. Bad Batch is not streaming yet, at least not here in Barrie. Well, it's only 10:22. I will check later. I do want to watch it. I'll probably end up watching it tomorrow afternoon, honestly. Tim Rose, best Star Trek shows on YouTube. Thank you for all the hard work. Thank you so much, Tim. We really appreciate that. My hair is all messed from the helmet. I have to look pretty. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay. Broken Speaker, $5. Sorry, here's money. Does that make you feeling better? I have never bought a single bit of Star Wars merch, but lots of Star Trek. Priorities, you know. Well, yes, the super chat does make me feel better. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I got a lot of Star Trek merch. As you can see, I got my Sideshow Collectibles 6-scale droids here, R2-D2. I forget that one. That's the one from Rogue Squadron, or from Rogue One, which is never in the movie. And that's R2-Q5. I've also got R2-Q5 and the Sphero R2-Q5, the Sphero R2-D2, and BB-8 up there on the very top shelf, and my original R2-D2 remote control, which I played a lot as a kid because I love R2-D2. And I got my Scout Walkers, my ATSTs, my Chicken Walkers. I love the ATST design. I think it's fantastic. That might be up in the top 5 of my picks tomorrow, just saying. And I got a bunch of shit in here too. This is like Star Wars side. So Matt Boardman, yep, next week on the 13th. Well, Matt, that's awesome. Happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday, in case I miss it, which I won't miss it, probably. If I do, it's not personal. AC Costello, $2. Can we call him Puggins for this stream? Rest in peace, Porkins. Feed Me Seymour. Not enough is said about the A-Wing fighters. It's all X-Wing, Y-Wing, B-Wing, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you had the game Star Wars Squadrons, they fucking make up for that, because the A-Wing can kick your fucking ass 5 ways from Saturday. No matter what other ship you're flying, the A-Wings are little bastards. They're overpowered in the game. So they get the love there. And if you have Squadrons in VR, it's fantastic. Go. You can fly an X-Wing, you can fly an A-Wing, you can fly a B-Wing, you can fly... There's another one for the Rebels, but I keep forgetting what it is. Y-Wing, X-Wing, A-Wing. Oh, the Y-Wing. Yeah, Y-Wing. You can also fly like the TIE Fighter, the TIE Interceptor, the TIE Bomber, and then some other weird thing. Yeah, Porkins got the shaft end of the deal. ENG09, my birthday is on Thursday. Oh, ENG's here. Hey, I thought you were going to go play... this is kind of an impromptu live, ENG. I might... I don't know if I'll make it to any gameplay tonight, but you and Will have fun. Donnie Pearson, hello all. Hope your weekend is good. 4.75 hours more till Star Wars Day and the launch of the Bad Batch on Disney Plus. Looking forward to it. DJ Huff, so who do you think will win in a head-to-head fight? The TIE Fighter or the Federation Fighter? Which Federation Fighter? Which one? Tim Rose, that's what she said. I'm way behind the chat, so I don't know what you're talking about. Ozzy, how did Hi, Donnie. How was your Monday? Mark, I think it is June 7th because I vaguely remember thinking, hey, that's my niece's birthday last year. Jack says, are you a Jedi or a Sith? Depends on the day. I guess I'm a gray Jedi, everybody's been telling me. So I don't know. God. Honey person, for your birthday, I have quantum torpedoes, but I have a dozen photon torpedoes for mine. Maybe I should hide. No, don't hide. What I'm going to do, actually, hold on. I know I'm behind in the chat, so just relax. I'm going to find another Star Wars themed. Yeah, we'll go with Battlefront. Alright, this way you can have Star Wars on in the background. Kinda. Cryptic Spider-Man, God. Pony person, for your birthday I have a quantum torpedo, but I have a dozen photon torpedoes for mine. Maybe I should hide. Scott Connor, hello, good folks. Junkman says, good luck for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Feed Me Seymour would never happen because of licensing and some ethics codes, but Star Trek cigars comes as classic Enterprise 2NA sells 2NA 2 what? Cells hold cigars, and the disc opens the ashtray. Maybe a cutter in the shuttle. It would never happen for cigars, I don't think. Planty, oh no, don't burn yourself out, Cap. Don't worry, I won't. I find ways to get rest and sleep, maybe. Not be up till godly on hours of the morning. Ozzy, my weekend. Oh, everybody's talking about their weekends. Okay. Tim McCaffrey, it would probably be like 3 a.m. like every other Disney show. That's because I think they use California time, Pacific or West Coast time, whatever. Feed Me Seymour, off toxic. They made new season of Drex. Off topic. They made a new season of Dexter. Can't wait for this fall. Oh, they did. That's cool. Never watched the show, but that's cool. 72 episodes and not releasing is Kurtzman secretly running Star Wars. That's just my gameplay on the thing, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. Curtis Simpkins, I used to own a C-3PO and R2-D2 bank years ago. I have no clue what happened to it, lol. I have the same bank. You put the little coin in, and C-3PO moves his arms, and his eyes light up, and R2-D2, like, head moves back and forth, and his eye light up, and he, like, rolls forward and pushes the coin into the bank. I also have the Darth Vader one with the lightsaber. They're downstairs, packed away. Matt Boardman, haha, it's all good. My birthday hasn't been anything spectacular for a few years now. Well, that's got to change. I got to come down and meet you sometime, Matt, and go get you drunk. Pony person, my battery is south of good. I'm out. See you later. Feed Me Seymour. If Star Wars was Star Trek, Vulcans would be Jedi, Romulans would be Sith, Defiant would be Millennium Falcon, and Kirk is Han Solo. ENG is setting up soon. Good. Well, you guys have fun. I don't know if I'll make it, but AC Costello, I could take an A-wing I could take an A-wing in a TIE Defender. Have you played Squadrons? This is not Squadrons, by the way. This is Battlefront 2 that's playing over here. But good luck. That's all I'll say. Feed Me Seymour. I'm a Mandalorian. Are you, though? AC Costello, I could take multiple A-wings in a TIE Defender. Could you, though? I'll watch you do that sometime. How's that? MD O'Reilly, XYBU, and A-Wing for the Republican squadrons, fighter, interceptor, bomber, defender, and Rogue One fighter for the Imperials. Darth Maul, Jedi in the streets, Sith in the sheets. ENG09, we will kill some shit in your name. We have all week if you're free. Yeah, I'll definitely later this week we'll play some for sure, man. He did. He did. Look at ENG09. Every time we play anything and we blow something up or kill somebody, he's always like, he did. He did now. So that's for you, buddy. Surge Alloy, May 5th is greater than May 4th. So first contact day is greater than May the 4th be with you. I tend to agree. 38 likes, guys, 50 people here. Hit that like button. Let's get to 50. At least 40, 2 more likes would be fantastic. Just kidding, just kidding. We live both. All right, Surge. I need to take a little bit of a drink because my mouth is dry. I got like nothing left to my goddamn bottle. I should have got another one. And yet here we are. Torpedoes don't come until Tuesday. I know, man. It's a thing that happens. Scott Connor, I was impressed by the job that Samuel did with his Trek fan film. Well, he's got a lot more ideas, and some of them are fantastic. So if you can support him on Indiegogo, please go do so, because you got to see the other ones he has made or has in the making or scripts written or ideas for. Captain Foley's in one of them. You'll see Captain Foley in a fan film. Ask Captain Foley. Dun, dun, dun. Could be the start of something great. So go do that. Go look at his Indiegogo at least. If you can pitch in and help, please do. But there's some really cool stuff that he has planned. So if you can, or at least pass it on, share it with other people that might be able to help. Feed Me Seymour. Battlefront 3 is going to have Mace Windy, Jar Jar, and Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm looking forward to Battlefront 3. I didn't know there was going to be another one, but there you go. Matt Boardman, Squadrons is a fantastic game. Matt, do you have Squadrons? I will like to play you in Squadrons. Feed Me Seymour, you should do a drunk trivia on the day of your birthday so we can drink with you and celebrate your birthday. It won't be the day of. It's going to be, like I said, the weekend before or the weekend after we'll do one. But yes, that'll be the idea. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to do for my birthday? Get goddamn quarantine. So that being said, our lockdown ends May 20th. So 8 days before my birthday. So maybe I can get a fucking haircut by the time of my birthday. Although I'm actually kind of digging the longer on top look. I just wish the sides were a little bit shorter because they're kind of like, I look like a hippie. Let it grow out in the back, get a mullet, suit the Camaro. Misha is here and says, good evening. Good evening, Misha. Good to see you. ENG09, ha ha ha, he did. Curtis Simpkins, I just hit the likes, sir. Good. How the fuck are we at 43 likes now and we were like 2 away from 50? Is YouTube doing that thing again? Hit the like button. YouTube likes to take away likes sometimes. Feed Me Seymour. I hate the Battlefield asteroid map. Feels like the asteroids duplicate more than tribbles. Yeah. I read that. I read that other chat, so just so you're aware. Matt Boardman, $5. Thank you so much, Matt. Yes, they are. I really hope everyone can contribute, even just $5. There's some great stories planned. Yeah, there absolutely are. Samuel has some really fantastic ideas for some shorts, and if you're able to help out, please do. Matt Boardman, I have Squadrons on Xbox One. Well, you poor bastard. That means you got no VR. This game is fantastic in VR. This is not it. I feel like I should switch to the Squadrons playlist. I've also got Jedi Fallen Order playlist as well. But I think Battlefront, having that play in the background, has the most variety as far as ships, non-ships, like ground missions and stuff. So, yeah. So that's what's going on up here. Darth Maul, grow up for the Camaro. I'm not allowed to say the M word anymore, according to somebody in the chat. I never want, ever, and never have I ever had an M word, which I have to say because nobody else knows what the hell I'm talking about. A mullet. I've never had a mullet, never wanted a mullet, never will have a mullet. And I get so sick of the mullet Camaro jokes. But at the same time, it's lockdown. Embrace that shit. Fortunately for me, fortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, the way I cut my hair is number 3 on the side, a little bit longer on the top. So the top is always going to be longer regardless. I mean, the back is kind of getting a little bit unwieldy, but I'm kind of digging the on top longer look. But the sides are really kind of bothering me, so. Ozzy, tractor beam doesn't come until Tuesday. Mark, I finally broke down and cut my hair. I shave it when I do. I'm not going to shave my head. I do not look good with a shaved head. There's something about the shape of my head that just does not work. Darth Maul, LOL, you beat me to it fully. As I tend to do. That's why they call me Captain. The Sandpit. Yo, Captain. Been watching for years. Awesome Bird of Prey episode. Can't wait for part 2. Dun, dun, dun. Bird of Prey episode. Which Bird of Prey episode? We did the Bird of Prey episode like forever ago. Is that the one, like this Trekyards Legends? It's like a multi-part one on the Bird of Prey. Is that the one you're talking about? Or you're talking about the... Oh, you're talking about the Romulan one we just released. Okay. Bird of Prey threw me for a little bit. Yes, that's on Saturday. So tune in. So thank you for watching. And commenting. Appreciate that. Curtis says YouTube sucks, LOL. It does indeed. ENGO9. Those YouTube bastards. They did. Misha, it's storming here, so if I disappear, then I got hungry and left your ass. Hi, Misha. Don't be mean. Jimbo Logic. Hair looks good, man. Don't sweat it. Yeah. Thanks. You should see it in the mornings. It's not good. Dystopian Guy. Played Returnal. I don't know what Returnal is. Matt Boardman. I might have to pick it up on Steam. Oh, Squadrons? Yeah. I'm going to turn off my droids just because I don't necessarily want to waste the batteries. Dystopian Guy, we like short shorts. We like short shorts. I like short shorts. Scott Connor, oh yes, that Bird of Prey episode was quite interesting. I had never thought about the original version being a test platform for the plasma weapon. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. 51 likes. Fantastic, guys. Hit that like button. Yeah, part 2 will be out on Saturday. It was great having the Andy Trekker join us. He's a good guy. Don't always agree with him, but that's what makes for good conversation, right? Matt Borman, my kids have Oculus Quest 2, so I could give it a try. It's much better in VR. I'm just saying. I'm saying that right now. Look, things are happening. It's exciting. Ooh. Curtis, I make it Squadrons, but I have Xbox One's 2 cup. It's fine. No, it's a game you can definitely play without VR, but it's just everything's so much better with VR. If you have the VR option and non-VR option, you got to go with the VR, honestly. Mark, my hair was looking like Patrick Stewart at the end of Dune. Oh yeah, it was not a good look. Feed me Seymour. Robin Williams in Star Wars. Darth Mork. Mork calling Vader. Come in, Vader. Nanu. Scott Connor. Warbird. Not Bird of Prey. Well, it is a Romulan Bird of Prey. That's what it was called in Balance of Terror. So there's the whole debate whether it's called a Bird of Prey or not. But the Bird of Prey, the Klingon Bird of Prey that we all know and love, was actually a Romulan design. But we're not going to get into that. There's a whole video on that too. Samuel doesn't agree with me, but too bad. Planty, if you need someone to agree with, we can talk about Trek uniforms. Like I told you the other night, you can't be right all the time. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. It's so disappointing. Oh, but that's okay. Smart Smear, since Shrek and Wars are doing okay enough in the TV sphere, which do you think will end up with a new good movie first? Star Wars. I think Star Wars will redeem itself movie-wise before Star Trek does. Now that I've said that, though, I could just be an idiot. That's very likely. Tim Rose, I don't know what that is. This little squirty bottle thing. Pony person, just engaged my personal nuclear generator. Now I'm back. Oh, goody. Just kidding. Misha, okay, Star Wars related question. Your favorite Rebel starfighter? Well, Misha, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're doing our top 10 favorite Star Wars vehicles. Da-da! But if you're asking me now, what's your favorite Rebel starfighter? Having had the opportunity to fly them all in squadrons, they all have their advantages. I normally would have said the X-Wing originally before I flew them all, but honestly, the Y-Wing is a beast. As far as looks and functionality goes, I really like the X-Wing. The Y-Wing's always been nice. I've always liked that. The B-Wing is just unique and weird, and I would never want to fly one because I don't like the way they rotate and stuff. I have flown it, of course, in squadrons, but... And the A-Wing is quick and nimble and overpowered as hell in the game, so... For an all-around, multi-function, do everything, I would probably go with the Y-Wing if I had to pick. That's what I usually fly in squadrons. But as far as appearance goes and just cool factor, the X-Wing is kind of where it's at. So I'd say X-Wing. Which we've done a Fleet Yards episode on. So go check that out. Oh, sorry, I got my hand behind my back because my back's killing me. Feed me Seymour. I just explained that the reason you have a Romulan bird of prey is because in the early days, Romulus traded with Klingons and shared tech. Boom, conflict resolved. Yeah, that's exactly what the solution is. Although the original script for Star Trek 3 was that it was Romulans, and so the ship has a lot of Romulan aesthetics to it. And then it became Klingons, and they kept the ship the way it was. So it was going to be that Krug and his men were renegades who stole a Romulan ship. But yeah, the treaty and technology exchange of 2267, which is when the Romulans and Klingons had a treaty. The Klingons got cloaking devices from the Romulans, older cloaking devices, not the new modern ones that the Romulans were using. And then the Romulans got a lot of the Klingon space frames, because in the Enterprise incident, you see D7 space frames, but they're Stormhawks, the Romulan Stormhawks, which are basically D7s, but modified to be Romulan. And they got the bird on the bottom. Now, in FASA, this is way off topic for Star Wars, but in FASA, the Stormhawks, the V11 Stormhawks, were essentially just a D10, or D7 with different nacelles and a few minor changes. Like the nacelles were completely different. The Romulans totally swapped out the nacelles. However, in the Enterprise incident, they were very much just D7s with a bird on the bottom. So, yeah. We did a whole video on the Klingon-Romulan Treaty of 2267. We talked all about that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, by all means, go check it out. It's one of the videos I'm most proud of. Did a lot of research for it, tied in FASA and a whole bunch of other lore together, and really explained some of the problems that you get with the ships and stuff. So Scott Connor, did Canadian squadrons have Z-Wings? Feed me Seymour. Slave 1 isn't a Mandalorian ship. No, it's not. Dystopian guy, what is your lightsaber color preference? Probably trying to think to Force Unleashed what I liked. I like the white one, honestly. The black ones are always cool, but look kind of silly. So I don't know. Gold ones are nice, but then they just fucking look yellow, which I'm not really a fan of. Green ones are kind of cool. Not a fan of the purple. Blue's obviously like a good one. I do like the blue ones, but you can't go wrong with the red either. So yeah, I don't know. Honestly, if I had to pick a color, it would be a black one, but then those are too specialized. I don't know. That's a very good question. And you'd think there's a wide variety of colors, but there's really not when you get down to lightsabers. So probably just a blue, honestly. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a very good question. And I don't have a goddamn answer for you. Pony Person, Quasar Fire Class Carrier versus DS-1 Battle Station. I don't know what a Quasar Class Fire Carrier is. And DS-1 Battle Station, I don't know what that looks like either. Matt Boardman, the X-Wing is just has that sturdy feel when you fly it in squadrons. I always felt like I'm speeding in the A-Wing. Yeah, that's cool. Darth Maul, teacher asks students to learn their ABCs. Student says Star Wars Squadron. Feed me Seymour, a bit of criticism. Luke's X-Wing is much better designed than Poe's X-Wing. That seems to defy logic and science. Yeah, I agree. I prefer the look of the older X-Wings for sure. Poe's is modeled more on the concept art by Ralph McQuarrie with the split intakes, which is an interesting idea. I just don't like the way it looks upon delivery. I really prefer the round intakes on both upper and lower as opposed to when closed round but open split. I think that looks kind of stupid. So yes. Donnie Pearson, do you have to be a Power Ranger fan to know that you do not have to be a Power Ranger fan to know this, but when I have first heard of Commonwealth pronunciation of what we Americans say Z, I had thought of Lord Zed with twice the D. Twice the D, huh? Pony Person, 5 tactical board cubes versus DS-1 Battle Station. Pony Person, I don't know, man. Feed me Seymour, I feel Vulcan ships are not that interesting. Klingon, Romulans, Borg, Federation ship looks cool, but not a fan of the Vulcan ships. I also am not a fan of the Vulcan ships. I don't like the ring design. The only ring design ship I really like is right here. The XCV 330 or whatever it is. But I'm not a fan of ring ship designs in general, so. Feed me Seymour, but I'm open to change my mind. Oh, about the X-Wing, gotcha. Black Saber. Dystopian guy is sticking his tongue out at me. The hell, man? That's rude shit. I just heard a sound. It sounded like an alarm. DJ Huff, that purple lightsaber looked pretty sweet. I wasn't a fan of the purple, though. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a fan of the purple lightsaber. Jimbo Logic, is there an official explanation of what happened to the Emperor's fleet after the second Death Star was destroyed? They seemed to greatly outnumber the rebels, but then just seemed to disappear. No, I don't think there ever was an explanation. It was like, oh my god, our leader is dead. Run. I don't know. Mark, if it was a preference like in Legends, mine would be blue. But if it's more in line with how the person is, mine would probably be green for a lightsaber. Yeah, I don't know all the lightsaber colors and how they associate with different Jedi and traits and things like that. Never really got into that, so I don't know what would be a good color for me. If anybody knows the colors, let me know what would be a good color for my character, my personality. Pony person, DS1 versus the Death Star one. Mate, it's in the name. Oh, Death Star. Death Star is the Death Star. Okay, well, 5 Borg tactical cubes versus the Death Star. I'm gonna go with probably the Borg tactical cubes, because the Death Star can only really fire at one of them, and then it has to like turn to get the big cannon on the other ones. So the tactical cubes would probably win. Pony person, I know I'm hopeless in international science fiction, but really? DS1, DS9. There's a DS9 space station in Star Trek. I didn't know if you were referring to DS1, Deep Space Station 1 in Star Trek lore. I've never seen it. Could be in a book. I don't fucking know. Could be the Vanguard station from the Vanguard series. I don't know. DS1. And the 1 threw me. If it was just DS, I would have probably assumed Death Star. But DS1? Come on. DS9? Who's with me on this one? Was I totally out of line to not guess Death Star? It's not called Death Star 1. That's not its official designation. It's the goddamn Death Star. Death Star 2 is a thing, I think. But Julian says, Fleet Yards vid on the TIE Hunter and others. We do have some Fleet Yards on a few Star Wars ships, both mission briefing style and full format episodes, so go check them out. Just type in Fleet Yards Star Wars, you'll find shit. Dystopian guy, gamers be like RGB Saberman. Feed me Seymour. Also, Starkiller Base, come on Star Wars. Stop reusing tech from the old movies. Even Borg has different shaped bases. Yeah. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Mark says, I think my lightsaber would be blue. Well, lucky for me, I've got a blue one. Woo-hoo. Does this lightsaber make my ass look big? Pony person, in Star Wars, it is DS1 Battle Station. No, I've never heard it referred to that, so. Planty, I have definitely heard of every acronym ever. I don't know what you are talking about, Cap. How dare you not know? I'm not good with acronyms sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, boom, I know exactly what that is. Other times I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it's clearly obvious. And then the chat's like, this is what it means, Cap. Yo, I'm not down with the kids and their weird acronyms. Have to ask people what shit means. But I'm willing to admit that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, so please enlighten me. Scott Connor, that's a good point. Have Deep Space in 1 through 8 ever been pictured anywhere? Not that I'm aware of, no. Probably in the books. They've probably been at least described in the books, but or in the comic books you might see one. They definitely don't look like DS9 because that's a Cardassian design. But yeah, I don't think they've ever been shown. Pony person, it was code name. Was it though? Wasn't the code name Morning Star or something stupid in Rogue One? I can't remember what it was now, but Robin the God, fake ASMR is being stupid, says the Star Wars weapons are 1,000 times more powerful. So just so in case anyone was wondering, the Trek gets one-shotted. It's not how it works. Turbo lasers against phasers. No shielding against shields. It's like that little meme. Oh, how quaint. Beam a photon torpedo or a quantum torpedo onto their bridge. Just beam. Sorry. Totally disagree. Big fucking big ass Death Star lasers? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Just fire it at a fleet of ships like from DS9. You might hit a few. Good job. Take fucking 20 minutes to repower the big laser, and maybe. I think you're wrong. Feed me Seymour. Deep space, probably a clue as to where 1 through 8 are probably located. Probably not in the Alpha Quadrant. They're on the periphery of Federation space. Jason Marsh says, evening, Cap. Good evening, Jason. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I would love to get a few more super chats if possible, guys. So we might even do some trivia, ask some questions. Bloody Buckets, LOLs. Gordon Raphael is laughing. I don't see, I'm behind in the chat, so I don't know what you're laughing at. But it's funny. I don't know. Jimbo Logic, great collection. What's your favorite piece in your collection? The one that brings you the most joy? Probably that big bitch right there, my 350 TOS Enterprise. It's a big collection. It's a big amount of clutter, as some people might call it. But hey, a lot of it's worth money. So I want to turn off the Leia hologram. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff in my collection that I really love. As far as Star Wars stuff goes, honestly, my Sphero droids, I got the R2D2 and the R2Q5. I fucking love them. They're the fucking. I wish I had them as a kid. I love astromech droids. They are my jam, and those are fantastic. They do everything you want them to do. I love the Sphero droids for that. Other than that, I mean, I got a lot of great Star Wars stuff. Some of my Franklin Mint pewter ships are great. I got the pewter Falcon in there, and the pewter AT-AT up there, or AT-AT, depending on what you prefer. So I don't know. As far as Star Wars stuff goes, I'd really have to think about that and take a look at the collection, because yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff. So hold on, I got an incoming message on another channel. It's not what I meant, and you know it. Pony person, I bet I can get a sci-fi weapon you never heard of. I bet you can too. Smart Smears, looking at one of your thumbnails, they really did screw up the disco bridge. I can finally see how they make the new uniforms look weird. Yes. Looking at my thumbnail, I can also see that. That's not what you meant? Okay. Dad mode. The dad joke mode is engaged. And it's not set to level 2. It's ramped up to at least 9. Area 51, got a headache just listening and hitting the like button. Thank you very much, Area 51. Hopefully your headache goes away. 63 likes, that's actually really good. Really good. So keep it up, guys. Misha, ever notice the blue saber Jedi seem to always lose in fights? Is that why it was suggested that I should be a blue Jedi or blue lightsaber person, dude? Robin the God, fake ASMR is being stupid, says, have you seen the Aeronauts parody of Star Wars on their channel? or their channel, because it is very recommend. I have not. I haven't even heard of it. I will have to see if I can remember to look it up later. Feed Me Seymour. Star Wars hides son on planet so Vader can't find them or senses his bloodlines. Stars movie having an argument with his daughter. Where was your Sith power then, Vader? Oh yeah, well that's because that's before that she was supposed to be his daughter. That wasn't written yet, so give them some slack. Ninja Chris 77. Wait, since when did Star Wars ships not have shields? I'm pretty sure they have, especially the big Imperial ones 100% do. I mean, they probably do, but they're fucking Star Wars tech, so who cares? Phaser blaster, quantum torpedo, and they're down. I love how small ships in Star Wars don't have cloaking devices. No ship that small has a cloaking device. Just the big bitches. Wow. Star Wars is weird that way. Star Trek, you know, the smaller the ship, like the 12-person bird of prey, the Defiant, the small ships have the cloaking devices. I mean, the big ships do too, but no ship that small has a cloaking. What the fuck? Why? Anyway. Raul says, "May the force be with us." Mark, I think the Borg would win because the first Death Star would take 24 hours to recharge. Yeah. Jason Marsh, liked and subbed for a long time. LOL. Well, thank you, Jason. Very much appreciated. Donnie Pearson, I said you do not have to. What did I read? Did I read something? Or are you not talking to me, Donnie? I don't even know. Sorry if I misread something. I tend to do that. Look, there's Luke with his green lightsaber. Run, Luke, run. Actually, it's me because I'm playing Luke. But anyway. Donnie says, okay, 4 hours more till the launch of Star Wars, The Bad Batch. May the Force be with us all. 4 more hours, huh? I might still be up to watch that. Pony Person, try a transform cannon on for size. Smart Smears, dad jokes are good, I approve. Yeah. Feed Me Seymour, did you see the news that Jennifer Lawrence has been cast as #1 in Star Trek 4 movie? I'm guessing #1 will replace Chekhov. No. What site posted this? Because it's bullshit. Did we learn that over on... I'll just shut up now. Just gonna... Quiet, Foley. If we get any news on the new Star Trek movie, we will let you guys know. Until then, believe what you want to believe. But unless Trekyards reports it, it ain't a thing. It's just speculation and bullshit. Said I read it about 2 hours ago. Okay, well, where'd you read it, though? That's the important thing. I want to know the name of the site. If it's We Got This Covered, it's bullshit. If it's some of the other ones I can't even think of right now, it's bullshit. It'll probably be bullshit. So, who wants me to put a helmet back on? Because I look probably better with a helmet on. I'm getting thirsty as hell, and I got like... There we go. So now for some trivia. Who broke the neck chain Jabba had leashed onto Princess Leia? Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 dun. There we go. Jimbo Logic R2D2. Absolutely correct. Good job. What vehicle did Leia ride on when heading out for the Sarlacc pit? I'm not going to do the music, so don't worry. But tick-tock, motherfuckers. Thank you, Donnie. No, not a speeder bike. The vehicle that Leia was on to head out to the Sarlacc pit. Somebody out there is going to get it. Some kind of barge. Ah! Jimbo Logic. Jabba's sail barge for the win. Woo! Yes. Very good. Excellent. Who forcibly boarded Jabba's sail barge? So who forcibly boarded Jabba's sail barge? Luke. Yes. Scott Connor for the win. Where on Tatooine is the Great Pit of Carkoon located? The Great Pit of Carkoon. Where is it located? Do you even know? Look at the reflections upon reflections upon reflections. Jimbo Logic for the win with the Dune Sea. That is correct. Although the one above that said the desert is also correct. Whose head doubled as a drink tray on Jabba's sail barge? Ooh, the Jutland Waste. That's a good guess. It's wrong, but it's a good guess. So whose head doubled as a drink tray? Berta Frey 5 said. Yes, R2D2. Jimbo Logic is our master here. What creatures were added to the desert landscape before the sail barge journey in Return of the Jedi Special Edition? There's like a herd of them. And it's a good addition to the Special Edition, in my opinion. So I'll read it again. What creatures were added to the desert landscape before the sail barge journey in Return of the Jedi Special Edition? Banthas, yes. A herd of banthas. Yeah. Luke. I'm fancy like that. Scroll back up. Any standalone Trek movie ideas? No, not offhand. We talk about that shit all the time. Samuel always has good stuff. Aurora Uplinks has just joined the channel at the rank of Commander. Welcome, Aurora Uplinks. Welcome, Commander. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining the channel. That is very helpful. Thank you so much. Speaking of helpful, if anybody can super chat, feel free. I would love to have some super chats roll in. That'd be great. Smart Smears, I wish they'd do something else in the Kelvin timeline. It's so unexplored, and yet we only see it one TOS story at a time. Yeah. Feed Me Seymour is going to look for the article. He said it was on IMDb. Later, I'll get to that. Scott Connor, the amount of Star Wars news on certain channels is total BS. Unfortunate examples of wishful thinking on the part of people with agendas and axes to grind. Yes. Pony Person, I once encountered a small pyramid on a ship that disappeared like a Romulan warbird. I was a passenger and my friend was driving. The craft flew above us and disappeared. That's insanity. That helmet is badass, bro. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Donnie. Jennifer Lawrence news was on the IMDb site. I don't buy it yet. Raul says Star Wars is more mystical and Star Trek is more scientific, isn't it? Yes, that's absolutely true. DJ Hef, look at yourself, looking at yourself, LOL. Robin, the god, says, how come the people call Star Wars unrealistic or unscientific when both Trek and Wars are both very realistic fiction? Well, Star Wars is based on old mythical tales, like the old mystical wizard who teaches the young knight on his quest to save the princess the magical powers that he'll need, and and then there's the rogue, the thief in Han Solo and his weird companion. Yeah, it's more mythical, it's more fantastical, fantasy based in a sci-fi world. So that's what they mean by that. It's more fantastical than Star Trek. Star Trek is like, that could definitely happen in 100 or 150 years. That kind of tech advancement, and so that's why. Paul says, is there any way in your mind that Star Wars solar systems and shop and character could exist in the Star Wars galaxy? No, I hate that. I hate the idea of a Star Wars Star Trek crossover. I think it's stupid beyond stupid beyond stupid. Tribbles. No, Martin. No, not Tribbles. It's good to see you live streaming tonight. Thank you, Multigun Man. Yeah, it was suggested by a friend of mine who happens to be here, and she had a fantastic idea that I should stream, and I thought, why the hell not? I did have the one earlier today, the Jeopardy one. I got this one. I got our regular one tomorrow at 5, which if you're just joining us, tomorrow at 5, we're going to be doing the top 10 Star Wars vehicles, our favorites. So tune in for that. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night, I'm going to be on Vinyl Mike's channel for another Star Wars Jeopardy showdown. So, and just for the record, I won Star Wars Jeopardy tonight on the Junkman channel. That's how we roll. I was the only Star Trek guy on the panel. Everybody else was Star Wars or toy collectors. And Captain Foley for the win. So, that's damn Skippy. Misha, $10. After last Friday, don't tell my wife. I won't tell your wife. What happened last Friday? Oh, just spending all that money and $50 to take my shirt off. She's not watching right now. Shit. Yeah, that's one of the benefits of being blind, eh, Misha? You can torture everybody else with me shirtless Foley, and you don't have to see it. Aurora Uplinks, of course, the Q likes science, just like Spock. I like science. Squadron Course, can't stay, but saw you were on, so dropped in to hit like. Well, thank you very much, Squadron Course. Much appreciated. Robin the God. Yeah, but fantasy is not unrealistic, and Star Wars is 1960s NASA inspired. Skeptics are stupid. King Arthur equals Luke Skywalker. Merlin, Obi-Wan. Black Knight, Vader. King John, Palpatine family. Robin Hood, Han Solo. Paul says, I agree, even though I enjoy it as magic and fantasy of Star Wars, would not mix well on the screen with Star Trek, which I love more, but enjoy both. I definitely enjoy both. As you can see, I've got collectibles from both. They're both big parts of my life, and I think they're both fantastic. So, but yeah, I don't want them to mix. Why do they need to mix? I wouldn't mind seeing a few scenes here and there of like Han Solo talking to Riker. I think it would be a cool scene, just to have that discussion. Kirk talking to Han Solo. Princess Leia talking to, I don't know, anybody, I guess. I don't know. Worf and Chewie going at it on the holodeck. Not going at it like sexual. Get your minds out of the gutter. Goddamn. No, I mean like fighting. War God 6. If it wasn't for emergency orders, I'd be at Walmart tomorrow. Okay. Scott Connor, who doesn't like science? Yeah, but you don't have to announce it. I like science. War God 6. I love both Star Wars and Star Trek, as you should. Pony Person, Photon Torpedo versus Photon Torpedo. Oh, Proton Torpedo versus Photon Torpedo. Obviously, a Photon Torpedo would win because it's matter and antimatter. It's a lot bigger. And yeah, it's just would definitely win. Misha, I laughed a lot that night, which was something I seriously needed. Life has been heavy lately, and just relaxing was great. Thank you. Well, thank you, Misha, for joining us for that. That was awesome. And good to see you. Glad I could help out with that and make you feel a little bit better. I'm sorry your life's kind of eh. If you need to talk about anything, by all means, shoot me a DM. We'll chat or an email. But yeah, that's glad I can help in some small, weird kind of way. Joseph, Darth Vader and the Borg Queen joining forces. Marcus Aurelius, I think Star Trek and Stargate would work better together. No, those shouldn't meet either. But yeah, they would work a lot better for sure, but they shouldn't meet. Aurora Uplinks, you could design Star Wars tech using Star Trek tech, probably. Star Trek technology is very shiftable in appearance when it comes to spaceship shapes. You could possibly have a Star Trek Millennium Falcon. A lot of people have designed them and even built models of Star Trek versions of the Millennium Falcon for sure. Quark versus Jabba. Feed me, Seymour. What Star Wars tech would you like to see in Star Trek? And what Star Trek tech would you like to see in Star Wars? I'd like to see transporters in Star Wars. That'd be kind of cool. And Star Wars tech in Star Trek. Lightsaber. Star Trek shields versus Star Wars shields. Star Trek shields for the win. Aurora Uplinks, Stargate seems to have the best advanced shields. Robin the God, the proton torpedo is more powerful somehow, so Star Wars is not something to be that easily underestimated. I totally fucking disagree with that, but okay. Jason O, what's up, folks? I'm staying up for the Bad Batch. Well, glad you could join us. Hit the like button if you haven't. We have 75 likes. That's awesome. Can we hit 100? Probably not. But at least we hit 75, which is really good. Keeping Me Up podcast. Pa Wraith Ducat versus Darth Vader. I think Ducat wins that one. Maybe. That's actually tough. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. Pony Person, hypermatter versus antimatter. I don't really know much about hypermatter. I think hyperspace is a stupid concept, so I'll say antimatter just because I'm ignorant. Mark, Klingons with lightsabers. No, Batleth. Batleth with the lightsaber would be great. Rebel Poet 71, the expand ships don't have artificial gravity, so the floors are perpendicular to the direction of the ship. Ship's travels, acceleration creates gravity. I like it. I don't like that shit. Cisco versus Akbar. Well, Cisco obviously would be eating some calamari. Yeah, he would win. Jason, The Expanse is really good. I mean, I'm in episode 5 or 6 of season 1, and I just kind of stalled out because it's like, okay, this is fucking boring. But I probably should continue watching it. Robin the God, hyperspace is just another dimension, which is stupid. Aurora uplinks $5 with a little fox thing sticker. Thank you so much, Aurora. Feed Me Seymour. One thing I would say is a plus for Star Wars is that in Star Wars you can get a better idea of scale, of size. Like, Death Star is the size of a moon, millions would work on it. Whereas Star Trek, it's hard to see from the ships in Star Trek the scale of size. I would maybe agree with that. Yeah. Oh, the glasses are coming off, guys. It's time for The Mandalorian. Haha. And another trivia thing. All right. Who described death as forever sleep? I'm waiting. Who described death as forever sleep? Yeah, Yoda. Yay, there you go. What scanning system was used by the Empire to detect the rebels' energy shield on Hoth? So I'll read it again. What scanning system was used by the Imperial Empire to detect the rebels' energy shield on Hoth? Jimbo Logic, again. Yes, ComScan. Which of Luke's childhood chums bit the dust at the Battle of Yavin? Misha is right. Biggs Darklighter. What planet did Luke leave? Don't read the answers. What planet did Luke leave after noting Han and Leia will die if I don't? But they'll die if I don't. No, not Yavin. Dagobah. There you go. Whose side nobody worries about upsetting a droid? Come on. Come on. Nobody worries about upsetting a droid. C-3PO. Keeping Me Up podcast for the win. What does Ben present Luke with after rummaging through a chest in his home? Come on. Come on. It's not that one. See, come on. Yes, lightsaber. I think the batteries are dying. Good job to all the trivia winners out there. You get absolutely nothing for your troubles. And you'll like it. Get out of there. Luke. No, I am your father. You came in that thing? You're braver than I thought. bad feeling about this. No! That's impossible. And that's been Impersonation Hour. I totally feel you on that. Felt the same way when the girl showed it to me. It gets bigger, but the books you can't go wrong with. It's the opposite of me. Expanse ruined Trek for me. It's all big science. All the big science. Well, too bad. I disagree. Orgod 6. Porgs look so tasty. Porgs looks so tastes good. Neelix could make a good meal out of those. Yes. Robin the God. The hyperspace travel is faster too. Star Wars is being underestimated. I really don't give a fuck. Star Trek's better for the win. Hey, hashtag Star Trek for the win. I hate the premise of hyperspace. It's just dumb. Mark, I'm having a split-second delay in the stream. I'm seeing the first response just before the question. Anakin's lightsaber, Vader's vibrator. Yeah, that's what he gave him. A laser sword, yo. I fucking hate the term laser sword. I absolutely despise the term laser sword. I know it was in one of the original scripts, but laser sword sounds so stupid. Planty, dang. Gonna have to remodel the floor now. No, I won't. It's just a plastic lightsaber that fell over. It's fine. Is it hot in that thing? It is, because you take it off and you got this hotness. It was damn hot in those helmets. Now, not so much. They're empty. But now you get the heat. You get the hotness. Wargod 6. I have a Galaxy's Edge lightsaber. I love the plug-and-play blades. Best lock design, and though their actual blades need work. Oh, cool. Perry Rodan versus Darth Vader. I don't know who Perry Rodan is. Norman Reed. Has the deal been altered further? It has been. Pray I don't alter it any further. What is this horse shit? The fuck? Nobody wants to see this shit. That's not good. Let's do that. Close that. I'll do this one. One video. How's there one video in that? That's not right. Oh, there should have been more videos in that playlist. Oh well. Now, Neelix versus a Porg. Who wins? Neelix. Porgs are sexy. Are they, though? Wargod 6. I'd compare hyperspace to transwarp. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Or slipstream. More like slipstream, in my opinion. Rebel Poet 71. How is hyperspace different from subspace? I have no idea. Keeping Me Up podcast. Clearly, Old Trek is superior to Old Wars. However, which is better, New Trek or New Wars? Probably New Trek. Norman Reed, can you explain the differences between warp and hyperspace? I was under the impression they were more or less the same. They're not. I don't know the difference specifically because I don't know much about hyperspace. I just know hyperspace does access like almost like a subspace layer, whereas warp creates a warp bubble around the ship and moves space. That requires a video, actually, talking about the differences there. What is happening here? Is this? Oh yeah, it's You make me hate Trek. Feel bad. I make you hate Trek? Poet 71. Star Wars hyperspace makes more sense. If you can enter a different dimension, velocity and distance shouldn't apply. Oh, so you just wink into the other. Why even travel through it? Just I'm in a different dimension. I can just come out wherever I want now. I don't even have to travel. Nah. Plus, hyperdrive. The size of the hyperdrive determines how fast you can go in hyperdrive, and it's a different. I don't fucking know. It's silly. Feed me Seymour. Trek Wars crossover scene. Spock enters engineering. Scotty, we ran out of dilithium. What have you been powering the ship with? Scotty, aye, kyber crystals. Warp doesn't work, but we traveled by parsecs. We travel by parsecs, yes. Norman Reed, like hyperspace struck me as a map of paths that would be safe to travel with warp. So like transwarp corridors, essentially. Could be. Planty, wow. Way to break the immersion cap. The joke was it was a real lightsaber, Gorman. Well, see, it wasn't lit, though. It wasn't lit up. It was off. The one that fell was off. So, even if it was a real... I'm sorry. Scott Connor. Perry Roden is the longest ongoing science fiction property in the world. It is a German book series that is well over 2,000 volumes now. Most of it hasn't been translated into English. Well, I didn't know that, so I learned something new every day. So thank you. Pony Person, why the hell does no one know about the longest running sci-fi series? I don't know, I just don't. Jimbo Logic, Star Trek ships can fight at FTL speeds. Star Wars ships can only engage at sublight speeds. Just saying. Mark, off topic, and I don't know why this popped into my head, but how about about the picture you put up of you in the red shirt on the Enterprise bridge? That was eerily similar to how I looked when I was 18. Dun dun dun. I was probably about 18 when that picture was taken too. Weird, we look alike. At least we did. Planty, porgs are just uptight guinea pigs with wings. That's funny. Pony Person, it has been translated into 72 languages. I feel ignored. I don't feel ignored. I just haven't read it. Relax. They haven't made a movie about it, so I haven't seen it. Paul, which smaller ship or shuttle would you like to fly in Star Trek VR battle? I would like to play the Dominion Wars dogfight scene. Which small ship or shuttle would you like to fly in? A runabout would be great. Also a Type 11, one of the speedboat shuttles from Voyager, would be awesome, actually. And Type F, TOS Type F. Gotta do that one. Norman Reed, if there's something in the way of either warp or hyperdrive, it gets wrecked. Rebel Poet 71, fun fact, if you kick a porg, it grows into a Gungan. Feed me, Seymour, what is your favorite Spaceball quote? I'm surrounded by assholes. No, I don't know, probably... We ain't found shit, because it's said by Tuvok. Aurora Uplinks. I actually have a really fun idea for Star Trek VR experience, but I decided to keep it a secret. Good idea. Paul N. Star Wars is space opera, not science fiction. Bad Robot makes Star Trek into space opera too. Yep. Aurora Uplinks. Wrath of Khan is good space opera as well as submarine and space film. Star Trek 2009, eh? Joe Torres, I sense something. A presence I haven't felt since this afternoon. Ah, Joe Torres, my old friend. Yeah, we were playing Call of Duty earlier today. Rebel Poet 71. Rebel Poet 71. Fun VR idea. Quark's Hollow Suite. Some 7 of 9 programs, maybe. I just want the Vulcan sex slave program. Or what's it called? Vulcan. I forget. Goddamn. Paul N. Is Star Trek Picard going to be Star Trek in season 2? Eager fans await. Dun dun dun. I mean, lots of potential, obviously, especially with Q being around, so maybe. Scott Connor, there was a Perry Rodan-based movie titled Stardust back in the late 60s or early 70s. It was not very good. That's probably why I haven't seen it. Aurora Uplinks. Quark's Hollow Suite would be a good VR game. Be a good VR game name. Keep Me Up Podcast. Galaxy Quest or Spaceballs? Ooh, Galaxy Quest. It's tough, though. Pony Person, no movie because it wasn't Hollywood. That doesn't mean there's no movie. Okay, well, I haven't heard of the movies, so I don't know why you're getting so argumentative. Feed Me Seymour, Trek Wars crossover scene. Janeway enters Neelix's kitchen. Neelix, what's this? Why is that blue milk, Captain? Why, that's blue milk, Captain. Best of Tatooine. Misa, merchandising. Aurora Uplinks and free yogurt. Pizza the Hut. Paul N. Okay, the Pulp Fiction simp suit comes in white now. Oh, that's a... What? Why is that being brought up here? Oh, wow. Merchandising. Matt Boardman, Vulcan Love Slave. That's it. Thank you. Not Sex Slave. That was too much. Vulcan Love Slave. That's the name of the program. Matt, thank you so much. My mind's in the gutter, as you can tell. Don't look at my search history. Misha, Vulcan Love Slave 2. Yes, there's that one as well. Pony Person, I feel that all of that is US-centric. Probably, yeah. Aurora Uplinks. Well, Quark being Quark, I could see him having a Marauder Mo sim or 2 lying around. Ah, Marauder Mo, yes. Ezraz, happy May the 4th Eve. Yes, like I said, put out the milk and cookies for the Dark Lord Darth Vader. He'll be coming down your chimney tonight to fill your stockings with the charred remains of younglings. Rebel Post 71. I prefer Voyager to Galaxy Quest. Quest is like one massive hotel with a repetitive, unimaginative floor plan. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, cool. Feed Me Seymour. Spaceballs, the coloring book. Spaceballs, the toilet paper. Spaceball is the shirts. Scott Connor. Or Fawn Party? What? Feed Me Seymour. She's Jewish. Funny, she doesn't look Jewish. Paul says, may the wharf be with you, Captain. Pony Person. There was a point and click adventure was a slam dunk for games. That sounds interesting. I'd try that. Mark, Trek Wars crossover. What kind of milk is that? It's green. Keeping Me Up podcast. Who has more wrinkles, Palpatine or Zek? Probably Zek. Let's be honest. Matt Boardman. Charred remains of younglings. Feed Me Seymour. Vader Claus. Ho ho no. Oh, that's good. That's good. We are a creative bunch here. Rebel Poet 71 got the new Darth Maul Black Series figure today. Didn't even think about it being the 4th Eve. Well, congratulations on your purchase. Rebel Poet 71. Oh, I just read that one. I just saw another thing come in. waiting now. Pony Person, Babylon 5, DS9, Voyager, even TOS, all of that is a ripoff of Perry Rodin. Okay. Feed Me Seymour was missing its legs. What, Vader Claws? Keeping Me Up podcast, fist fight, Riker versus Solo. Who wins? Ooh. Solo would win. You know why Solo would win? Because Deanna or somebody would give Riker advice at the beginning of the fight and he'd fucking ignore them. And I just feel Han Solo is a little bit more of a resourceful bastard in that regard. So that's a very, very interesting question. Feed Me Seymour because Solo would shoot first. Yes, that's exactly right. Rebel Poet 71, Solo is a replicant, super strength. Norman Reed, Worf versus Chewie. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, that'd be a fantastic fight. I mean, Chewie can pull people's arms out of their sockets. Maybe Worf can do the same. I don't know. But, 81 likes, guys. That's awesome. But can we hit 90? Let's do 9 more likes. I want to get to 100, but I'm going to ask for 9. Just get to 90. And a couple more super chats would be great to end out the stream. We didn't do a lot of super chats in this one, but that's cool. It's all good. It's all good. Tune in tomorrow, though, for our 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live, where we talk about our favorite, or it's top 10. It'll be our favorite Star Wars vehicles. Starfleet values would interfere. Solo would go savage. Yeah. Gucky versus Riker? I don't know what that means, Pony Person. Dystopian Guy. Snap. Feed Me Seymour. Scott Connor. Han would just put his foot at the top of the chair during the Riker maneuver. Norman Reed. Solo was the only shot, period. Hezraz. Chewie and Worf would be close. Worf would go to the end. Rebel Poet 71, Chewie would rip Worf's head off and wear it as a hat. Jimbo Logic, hey, those are the guys that stole our uniforms. Yeah, let's beat the shit out of us too. Spaceball quote. Keeping Me Up podcast, Solo versus Kirk. Ooh, oh, that's better. Kirk Fu is strong. Double axe handle to the back of the neck. You know, the throwing a trash can. Throwing a pillow at someone. Kirk's done that. That's so scary shit. Double jump off a wall with your back into an Andorian. The Kirk Fu is strong. I did a review of the Kirk Fu Starfleet manual. You should go check that out. Some really good moves in there. In theory, Star Wars movies would be Earth history, so somewhere Riker is in a holodeck reliving Han shot first scene. Atlan versus Picard. Google Perry Rodin. I will. Rebel Poet 71. Solo would die laughing at Kirk. I don't know about that. I think Kirk might be able to take Solo. Norman Reed throws in $5. What I can afford for a study of Warp versus Hyperspace. That'll be an interesting discussion if we do it, or a video. That would probably be an edited video because I'd want to do a lot of research for that. However, it could also be a live discussion because you guys have a lot to bring to the table as well. You guys know a lot about those 2 forms of travel, so you'd be able to help us out as we go through it. But I think, honestly, an edited format for that one would be the best. Feed Me Seymour. Sulu fencing with Luke's lightsaber. Oh my. That'd be great, actually. Somebody should do that. Just replace the fencing foil with a lightsaber for that scene. That'd be great. Fairhaven puts in $5. Hello there. Obi-Wan for the win. Rebel Poet 71. C-3PO versus Data. Data, hands down, would win. But Fairhaven, thank you so much for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Hezraz, Neelix, that man has a dark side. Norman Reed, edited plus preview. Louis, Burnham versus Mariner. There's another great battle. Mariner would probably win, but then again, it's Burnham. She can do anything, so. Well, a premiere, Norman, would just be an edited one that we premiere, which means you can comment live on it at the time, but we can't answer you because it's already been edited. So, Defiant Mr. Raven Productions, what up, Michodicus? You call me Michodicus? Rebel Poet 71, Burnham, she controls the writers. Planty, is Data or R2-D2 more human? That's a very intriguing question. I mean, R2's never had his memory erased. There's Data, though. R2's been around longer, for sure. But more human? That's a very interesting question. Norman Reed, Burnham versus literally anyone in the Trekverse. Yeah, well, Burnham. Keeping Me Up podcast, Burnham versus Luke, Rey, Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. Stupid question. Michael is superior. Defiant Mr. Raven Productions. I'm going with R2. Rebel Poet 71. 3PO is more human. Scott Connor says, I'd say Data. Norman Reed says R2. He has attitude. He just can't speak the language. Pony Person. I feel there are not enough people aware of Perry Rodan. That needs to be changed. Well, everyone in the chat right now, which is 42 of you, everybody go Google, what the fuck is it? Perry Rodan, and learn about it and become one with it. And please get Pony Person off my ass for not knowing what it is. Rebel Poet says 3PO has emotions, fear, etc. True, but he keeps getting his memory wiped all the time, so maybe they're afraid he'll become too human. That's why they keep wiping his memory. Trek Wars crossover scene. EMD enters the bridge to speak with Janeway. What's EMD? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. R2-D2 is definitely more vulgar. They beep out every single word he's ever said. Gunyan versus Maz Kanata. I don't know who Guinan. Oh, that's not how you spell Guinan, but okay. Guinan versus Maz Kanata. Maz Kanata would probably win. Unless you mean like for giving advice, then they're both pretty great. So I want a Doctor Who Trek crossover. A TARDIS appears in the hangar. I don't want that. See, they've already done it in the comics, by the way. So wave of the hand. These are not the .7s you're looking for. So even with the tweaked back, I moved my stuff to my other bedroom. Now, favorite old 1950s sci-fi cat. Well, Patrick, good to know that you're got that done. And sorry about your back, man. Keeping Me Up podcast. I just read all the Perry Rodan books since the stream started. It's meh. Pony Person doesn't hear you. Scott Connor. He means EMH for EMD. Oh, EMH. Enters the bridge to speak with Janeway. Help me. Oh, okay, he's finally out. Norman Reed. Since when is Discovery not effectively a TARDIS? Right? And Planty Mark says, I'm upset with myself that this joke made me laugh. It's the first time you've heard that? the most vulgar person in cinematic history joke with they bleep out everything he says. Such an old meme. I mean, there are 115 volumes of the book. I suppose the Wikipedia summary will give you what you need. Also, I'm not afraid to encourage you. I'm not afraid to encourage you to buy them all. Also, I hate you all. Well, that's not very nice. Defiant Mr. Raven Productions. I just can't wait to get my hands on those 32nd Century Eagle Mustache fleet ships. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to call it there. I am getting a wicked headache. I have nothing else to drink. My throat and my mouth is super dry. And I've made a mess of this room because I got lightsabers over here, which I can put away now. They go back here with my R2D2s. Got my helmets over here. It's been great, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, tune in tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our live top 10 best Star Wars vehicles. It's going to be a fun one, kind of talking about non-Star Trek stuff. It's always fun. So, yeah, that should be good. Tune in. And then tomorrow night at 9, like I said, I will be being another Jeopardy, Star Wars Jeopardy game. So hopefully I'll be champion of that one as well, because that's how I roll. It's good to be the captain. And on that note, thanks, guys. Have yourselves a good night, and happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And look up Harry Rodin. Rodin. Please.